It blew me away. I was like, wait, this isn't real. But it turned out it was.
Yeah.
WikiPod! 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 That was WikiPod! That's right. Once again, listener, you are listening to the WikiPod with PJ and Guy. I'm PJ.
I'm Guy.
Yeah, and we're the podcast. You know it. You love it. We read Wikipedia articles. We're trying to get through the whole website, one random article at a time. Provide a complete reading of each article, and we don't deviate away from the article's web zone page.
Yeah. The rules we set are pretty strict, and if I'm being honest, terrible.
It's
I
terribly entertaining, though.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah,
and also informative.
Yeah, but it is terrible. Like,
is it ever political?
A political podcast. We do not talk politics here. We're straight down the center, like Joe Rogan.
Yep. Or who else?
Theo Vaughn.
Theo Vaughn, or Donald John Trump. He's also apolitical.
Yo, my brother sent me a video of Donald Trump setting up his tweets, and because he was live tweet, dude. I'm like. Apolitically speaking,
yes,
the man is a political genius.
Yeah, he came back from the doldrums of political death, which is losing the presidential race. And he came back for better or for worse and won.
But he lost to a dead man, like a literal
dead
man.
And then he beat the dead man.
And they beat the dead man down.
Beat him bad.
Bad.
Well, that's because the dead man came back deader.
Way deader. Weekend and Bernie's dead.
And with a lot more war crimes under his belt.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Apolitical podcast, but Joe Biden, man, he's like a human cannonball, and he's just pointing that cannon straight to the center of the earth. That man's going straight to hell when he finally actually dies.
He's not dead?
No, not really. He's kind of dead.
Yeah, my aunt called me today, and she's like a hardcore, like, liberal San Francisco Democrat kind of lady.
Real Nancy Pelosi type.
She lived down the street from Nancy Pelosi.
Does she have any stock tips for me?
No, she was always poor.
So she never took advantage of that friendship.
No. She's been to parties with Nancy Pelosi and like talked to her, and she liked Nancy Pelosi a lot because like some dude like was talking over her or cut her off in conversation.
He said, "Hey, nice tits, lady."
Yeah, something like that. And then Nancy Pelosi like stopped and goes, You don't talk over people like that.
Especially when I have this ample bosom, you pig.
Yeah. But anyway, she was calling me because she was like very upset with Donald Trump. And I was trying to like, and I was being nice. She's a boomer and all. And I was being, but I was like, yeah, well, I mean, like, there's no other options though. Like, I mean, technically there's options, but it's not real. Like, I mean, the Democrats, every time they're in power, nothing gets done. Nothing
they
good. They
intentionally do nothing.
Yeah, they're just the party for the wealthy elites.
It's a
both parties are.
It's a mono party, and this is why we're a centrist apolitical.
Yeah,
podcast,
because we're supporting the mono party.
Yeah, if you're a political person at all, one way or the other, you're supporting the same neoliberal order. That's just we're witnessing the death throes of American hegemonic capitalist death. It's a nightmare. It's full-blown fascism, and a lot of people are going to die. But this is an apolitical podcast.
Yeah, but that's why you should. If you're politically active and you're on the right or the left, you should be listening to the WikiPod.
You should take less. I mean, for your own mental health, you need to sort of take a break from the chaos that is the current political climate, and you need to spend more of your energy, less energy like advocating for people's human rights and like, bringing awareness to various atrocities that are happening throughout the globe. And you really just need to let all of your friends and family know that your friends at the WikiPod, PJ and Guy, are continuously twice a week dishing out just absolute fucking heaters right down across home plate.
Yep. My mom told me that she was listening.
Absolutely. Shout out to Guy's mom. Thank you for listening. Appreciate you.
I don't know if she liked it or not.
She's listening though.
Yeah.
And that's all that matters. Listener, you don't have to enjoy this. I'd be shocked if you could enjoy this. This is not a very good podcast, but we bring it.
Yeah, we do.
For better or for worse, we bring it.
You know what's even funnier? We're listener supported. And that's why it's so bad. Because you suck.
No, we have some good listeners. There's your mom.
Whoa.
Your
My
mom.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
She's
yeah,
good
yeah,
at
yeah.
listening.
Well, that's my mom.
Listener Dash is very good at listening.
Listener Sean, we had him on a couple weeks ago.
He was a great guest.
He was very, I re-listened to it, and, first off, something's wrong with my recording apparatus. Not for me and your mics, but for his mic, it was bad. It had like an electric robot voice thing going on. I apologize.
Well, you know, that's not Sean's fault. That's our fault. That's
a
on us.
little bit Sean's fault.
Yeah, he didn't think to say, can we do like a quick monitor check to make sure I don't sound like a robot?
Yeah. So
he didn't do that, so that is on you.
I do blame Sean.
Sean, if you're listening, / we know you're listening. Thanks for listening again, but also tighten it up, Sean.
Yeah,
get it together, brother.
Like we just
What's
anyway,
Diddy up to?
Diddy not dead.
We
no
can move
lawyer.
past this, right?
Yeah.
Is he going to represent himself in court?
Yeah. I think he's got the same lawyer as Jeffrey Epstein had. Now,
who was that?
I don't know. Jeffrey Epstein
had he did have a lawyer.
Did have
I can't
a lawyer.
remember his name. I used to know shit like this. Oh,
it doesn't
I learned
matter.
something crazy about Jeffrey Epstein. I was listening to a lot of interviews with sort of like orbiters of the Howard Stern show. I was like, that was the YouTube like hole I fell down the other day, and I listened to snippets of an interview from Howard Stern's biographer, and he had also wrote a book. I can't remember the man's name, but he had also wrote a book on Epstein, and he said Epstein like stalked Howard Stern, was like obsessed with Howard Stern, and said of Howard Stern, the only person who could get more pussy than me is Howard Stern in New York City. He saw Howard Stern as like the king of Manhattan.
Do you think that Howard Stern? No, I don't think. I'm not going to think ill of Howard Stern.
No, there was no actual relationship. It was just Epstein was obsessed with him.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense because, like, you see,
there wasn't an actual friendship there. Although Stern has ties to the Clinton crime family, who also have ties.
Yeah.
It's a whole sordid world, and once you get up into the upper echelons of earners in our society,
it just happens naturally. Unfortunately,
it's just one big social club. Yeah.
I do love Howard Stern, and I couldn't imagine him being a pedophile.
I wouldn't put it past him.
I just don't want to, like...
He famously would go on the air and talk about how he had a fetish for shaving women's private parts.
I mean, like...
Yeah. Weird. Not sexy at all. Not sexy at all. But listen, we're not about kink shaming here. We're an apolitical
Yeah, exactly.
podcast.
I don't want... anyway. But anyway, so my aunt was talking to me how she hated Donald Trump and everything else, and I told her that, well... They didn't have any other options, and she was upset because she thinks one of my sisters has become more conservative or Republican. And what I told her is that you have to realize that the Democrats did this to all of us.
They abandoned the working class.
They abandoned humans and decided to like hitch their wagon to rich old people, specifically rich white old people.
Well, this has happened ages ago. This has been set in motion.
I know. It's been going on since the 80s. Well, no, before the 80s.
Yeah,
but big time, that's when it just like conglomerated into it. Like, I think I link most of our modern problems to
Reagan.
Yeah, almost all. Like it is the 80s is just a huge starting spot for all the bad things that have happened in our lifetime because most of our lives started in the 80s.
I was going to say the worst thing that happened in the 80s was probably my birth. I
disagree with that.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you being too kind. I've been what's the word? Not a plague. I've been an pox. No, I've been a pox upon this planet. I've been I'm bad news. Bad news bears.
Disagree wholeheartedly.
Well, I appreciate that, guy.
And this is why we say go to
church.
Y'all
need church.
Therapy.
Y'all need church.
You need therapy. Everybody probably has some kind of trauma.
Isn't church kind of like therapy?
No, it's not.
It can be very therapeutic.
I mean, I guess like mindlessly worshiping.
Sometimes
like
in therapy,
gods,
sometimes in therapy things get brought up that I'm kind of like unwilling to deal with, and it makes me feel uncomfortable. But I know it's healing me in a certain way.
You get to it eventually.
So every time I've gone to church, I've been very uncomfortable. Specifically the pews. You never went to Catholic church as a child, did you?
Not as a child, but as an adult, yeah. And then having to kneel, like, oh.
Yeah, kneel, stand, sit. I mean,
it's essentially, it's like, you know, at one point the Catholic Church was the biggest
Biggest thing going.
thing going, and they figured out a way to make people compliant, and that was by reciting things in song, kneeling up and down, and drinking like fruit juice and
You drank fruit juice?
like fake wine or something.
No, we had real wine in my church, brother.
Well, whatever. It is what it is. It was gross.
Giving little kids Carlo Rossi to drink.
Yeah, exactly. Like it just
Burgundy specifically.
not yeah, like what like just.
Have you
just
ever drank?
ridiculous.
I know you haven't been straight edge your whole life. You're currently nailed to the X. What wines are you familiar with? Have you ever? You're also a fish guy, so you should be somewhat familiar
So
with.
I am
wine
I'm
pairings.
familiar. I'm familiar with wines. I like as a like growing up as a straight edge person and then having a hiccup at one point.
Nice.
Yeah, and then I wouldn't consider myself straight edge as much as I just abstain from things that I don't.
You
think
don't
are
drink,
good.
you don't smoke, and you certainly don't fuck. Those are the three rules.
At the
Unless you're
moment.
adhering to, that's the minor threat straight edge rules. Unless
Yeah.
you're adhering to the crucial youth rules of straight edge, which there's 4 rules. You know them. Do you know them?
Sort
Guy?
of, I guess.
It's be straight. So you've nailed that. Don't be late. You're
Okay.
always very punctual.
That's not true at all.
Bench your weight,
I could do that.
and don't masturbate.
I could not do that.
Damn, son. Gooner. Straight gooner hours. What's your longest gooning marathon, guy?
I don't know what I don't want to talk about gooners.
You
I'm
don't
now
want to
figuring
admit it.
out what that is.
Fantastic. It's the hot button issue that everybody's talking about.
Greatest song ever.
now. Gooners.
Gooners.
Absolutely.
Like
What about the Goonies? Imagine if they remade the Goonies, but they called it the Gooners, and it was just sloth being forced to like beat off for 18 hours straight.
not interested.
Not interested in watching
Although
sloth.
I do love the Goonies. I love how the Goonies, a 1990s children's film, starts off with a graphic scene of a suicide.
We've talked about this on the pod.
I know.
before.
I still
Which-
can't get over it.
I love it. I love it. So, which Goonie, if you could do a Freaky Friday with, and it's not Goonie nowadays, it's like Goonie in the role, like the Goonie movie is the real world, and you can Freaky Friday with any of the characters. Which Goonie character would you Freaky Friday with?
What's it called? Brolin.
Who's Roland?
Josh Brolin.
Oh, Josh Brolin. You'd be tied to a chair. That'd be a nightmare.
He wasn't tied to the chair the whole time.
He was tied to a chair for a decent clip.
He got out though.
He did get out.
And
Is it
was
because he's
cool.
the most handsome?
Yeah, probably. I mean, that's how I just identify myself with Josh Brolin as a human.
Fair enough. Have you ever seen the movie Thrashin'?
No.
Oh, you haven't?
No.
Nice. Well, also update from last episode. Hopefully these get uploaded in order. But last episode we landed on Gang of Roses. Atrocious. We tried watching it, couldn't make it through the end.
Yeah, it was hard to watch. It was
Not even like bad in an entertaining way. It was bad in like in order to like not eat through our own fingers. We had to speak to each other and ignore the movie.
yeah, we turned it off after a while, and then I mean, like we weren't paying attention. It was reminiscent of watching, like, I'll just say the first Suicide Squad movie was like the best movie, like almost like one of the best movies ever. Like that, it was better. It was so much better than it. It was like
You talking about the Sofia Coppola movie?
which one? Suicide Squad or not?
Yeah.
Suicide Girls or Suicide?
Suicide Girls were a bunch of sexy ladies with tattoos taking artsy, semi-nude to nude photographs.
Suicide.
Who's your favorite Suicide
Virgin
Girl?
Virgin Suicides. That's the
Nice.
Sofia Coppola.
And that
movie.
was about a bunch of like sexy girls with like cool tattoos.
No,
like,
it was a very sad story of a bunch of repressed daughters of this family, young women who just wanted to be free and have fun, but every time they were overburdened in their family was an overburdened like religious like zealotry family that like kept them shunned away from society, so they all killed themselves.
sounds like a real laugh riot, guy.
It was pretty funny.
Nice. You ever see Suicide Squad, the Japanese movie?
Is that the one that they that Hunger Games copied off of?
No, that's Battle Royale.
Oh, that movie's terrible.
Battle Royale's great.
No,
But Suicide Club is it's one of them movies where it's kind of like Ghost Ship, where the opening scene is the best scene, and then the rest of the movie's like barely worth watching.
I've never seen Ghost Ship either.
You don't need to. The opening scene is by far the best scene.
I'll YouTube it. The opening
it.
scene, yeah.
Listener, go YouTube it. It's good as hell.
Oh man,
It
I feel
rocks.
like we're like I'm. Like there's so much to talk about because like so much has actually happened, and I think we're like
we don't need to talk about
ping-ponging
any
everything.
of the actual stuff. Though.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm not, but I do want to come back to the thing my brother sent me of Donald Trump and Twitter and him live tweeting. Like he's not tweeting himself. It was a video of him. He's got this like very very beautiful blonde lady just at a computer typing exactly what he says.
Oh yeah, because his eyesight's fucked because he's diabetic.
It's just like
and he's diabetic, and he refuses to acknowledge his diabetes diagnosis, and so his
But-
eyesight's fucked. Yeah.
But I will say this: he was like just like winning at it. Like it was like it was a video of him live tweeting during the Kamala Harris acceptance
I think I've
speech.
seen that. Yeah,
I was just like, oh my gosh, this is like
she's black. Right?
no. It was way more comprehensive than that. Like it was so like because he had also two other people throwing him stats out, and he's just like, oh okay.
They say she's Indian, but I don't see it.
No,
Tweet it.
Like I'll be honest, the video. I'm sure that he's. I mean, I know he's tweeted out like terrible things in the past and horrible. The video
He's
is
also
highly-
tweeted fantastic things.
Yeah, I know. Kafefi. Oh,
Classic.
So good.
Really good.
Oh my gosh.
I saw a tweet recently. He didn't tweet it, but somebody it was like an eyewitness who saw. He was like backstage at like CPAC or some other like Nazi rally like that, and there was this lady who was about to go out on stage, and he said, "Honey, you can't go out like that." And then he started teasing her hair with hairspray so that it would. So we do have the first openly gay president, which is nice. It's a win for the progressive movement, I'd say.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. I mean, being that the progressive movement and the right, like hard right movement are also the same. Like it's all the same.
I shit my pants while at the offices of my car insurance company.
That's
Would you
great.
say that was a progressive movement? You're welcome.
Zing!
You're welcome, listener. Hey, Guy, what's your category this week? This week, this episode, whatever.
This episode, who cares?
Category.
Yeah. Categories.
One of my favorite things, even though I'm not a big fan of the band, that band, The Cramps, they have that song "Human Fly." I really like the part of the song where he goes like buzz buzz buzz, and it's like somehow like the zzz, like makes like the whole track like shake. It's nice. I like it.
I'm going with murder mysteries as my category.
Murder
Something fun.
mysteries.
Yeah, really into murder mysteries in general, but lately I've been there's a Netflix one called The Residence, which is, I will say this right now, excellent.
Is it about that band where their heads are eyeballs?
No, it's about a murder that happens in the White House residence, and
Nice.
It's not serious. It's a funny, fun murder mystery.
Love
a lot
it.
of them have been coming out. A lot like that show, The After Party, which was canceled, but like still found it enjoyable.
Why was
for
it
three-
racist or was it a sex? Sex
No,
abuser?
canceled because it wasn't making enough money, I guess.
Yeah, that's fair. That's you got to make money nowadays.
Yeah, but
That's the thing.
But murder mysteries they're always fun. I mean, Agatha Christie.
Are we gonna get canceled for not making money?
Oh no, but we're
Nice.
never gonna make any money. We're just
Nice.
Listen. This is just how we hang out now. Like me
We've
and
said
Pete,
a lot of cancelable things on this podcast, but
I mean,
thankfully
you have. I've bleeped out. No, I haven't bleeped out the ones I.
You said the N-word at one point. I think
it was fake.
fake news.
No, it wasn't really the N word.
See, that's your problem. That's the problem.
Yo,
guy.
my employee who's in high school puts my phone number in his stupid like fundraiser crap things. And like
It's like,
that-
oh, help! My classmate.
Hi, this is Christian Blank. With the 2025 Tom's River High School South Boys Track and Field Launchathon, I am working to raise money for our program and would really appreciate your support. Please click on my link and to help me reach my goal. Thanks for your generosity.
All right, for goofing on this child who's just trying to raise money for his underfunded school sports program.
Oh, fuck him.
Put the link in the bio. Put the link in the bio. Hey,
Oh,
listener,
dude.
chuck a couple dollars. The other way.
If you please do that, but
Guy,
make sure that you put it in there for
listener.
God.
Listener,
There's only 11 of them, man. They're not gonna care.
Guy, listener, earmuffs. Guy,
Yeah.
make a fake GoFundMe
Oh
and
my
put it
God.
in the description.
So much
And
better.
so the listener
Oh
thinks
my
they're
God.
giving to a thing. All right, listener, you can start listening again. So yeah, we're gonna put that link in the description, guy. And guys, employees they're gonna have new. What do they need for a track and field? Sneakers. They're gonna have new little hurdles to jump.
I just text the link. Fuck you.
You send them a dick
Thanks
pic.
for your message.
Send a dick pic to a child that you work with.
No. Can't do that.
That works for you. Even better.
That's not. That's a good way of getting
It's multiple
in trouble.
layers. Like even if the kid was of age, like you'd still get in trouble because he's your employee, and also you get in trouble because you'd be gay.
You know what the
That's
worst?
not cool anymore. That's cancelable.
The worst part about it is he's a 17-year-old kid, and he is the best employee I have.
Supple body.
No, just he works good.
Oh, he doesn't have a
shows up.
supple body.
No. He's just the best employee I have, and he's smart, and he's going to college.
Nice.
So I cannot convince him to become a fishmonger like me, so I can keep him working for me.
He could go to college to be a fishmonger.
No, there's really not like you become a fishmonger because you get thrown out of college. It's not a job where it's a job for like people who are like not able to fit into normal society. It starts at 1 a.m. It's like a work. It's like a really.
It's like an island of misfits toys type of situation.
Yeah. Like drug dealers,
Nice.
Gangsters.
Has there ever been any like drug rings that have used fishmongering as a front?
100%. Yo.
Oh,
best thing-
your business.
No, not my business. But
Are you sure about that?
Yeah. So like, my uncle was going. He
Let's not tell tales that'll get us in trouble.
No, it's not going to get us in trouble.
Love
so
it.
we were going into the market. My uncle was going into the market, and this is like I was going to the market on Thursdays. He was going in on Tuesdays, and on Tuesday, and he's like, it comes back from the market. He goes, "Yeah, Vinny's gone. Yeah." I'm like, where'd he go? Vinny from this one company. He's like, yeah, like the ATF was in there. There was like a whole arsenal of like there was guys with M16s and everything to get rid of. Yeah, apparently,
The ATF never goes after the alcohol or tobacco part of that. They're always after people's firearms.
Yeah,
What's up with that?
I don't know. It's just a crazy. It was just nuts. But
Should I start smoking cigarettes again?
No, not yet.
I swear to, here's my one thing. Apolitically speaking, Trump's making everything bad.
Yeah.
If I've been thinking in my head like a handful of things that Trump could do that would make me be like, okay, he's not that bad. Bring cigarettes back down to like $2 a pack.
Yeah.
That'd be a win.
You know what? I'm also with you on this. Like,
imagine if cigarettes were $2 a pack again.
That would be cool.
Make it legal to smoke indoors again.
I'm not down with you know what? I don't care really. Like, I'm just saying.
You remember being a kid and going to restaurants and it just smelled like smoke?
Yeah, dude. I
was sick.
worked as a busboy, and of course I worked in the smoking section because
they tip better because they were more chill.
Yeah, they're blowing smoke in your face and telling you dirty jokes.
Yeah,
really
sick.
Weird.
Yeah, putting
And
cigarettes
great,
out
yeah.
on the back of your neck.
Yeah, like
Builds
slapping
character.
your ass as you walked by.
Absolutely, tugging your penis a little bit.
Just a little bit. Putting a bag over your head and pretending that you're swimming or something.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
inviting you over for like a trip to their lake house, and then it's kind of a fuzzy memory.
Pulling your
for you,
pants
but-
off in the back of their truck, it
Yeah.
was great. It was a good time. Like,
It was a good
you
time.
know, what
It's
was it?
just-
Like,
it's just what
the late
boys do.
'90s. Yeah, boys.
Boys will be boys.
Boys will be boys. That's
smoking
yep,
cigarettes.
Exactly. All right. I picked murder mysteries. What did you pick?
I didn't pick one yet. You're saying murder mysteries.
Yeah, because they're cool. Like, that's covering movies.
Footwear.
Hell yeah, that's
Footwear.
That's a great category.
Thank you.
I love
Thank
that.
you. Footwear.
Are we including the lack of footwear?
No, it's got to be footwear.
Okay.
Socks, boots, shoes, etc.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, like, is the
So, like-
absence of footwear about footwear though?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
What would that be like? So say like
say barefoot came up as an thing. 'Cause
no,
barefoot would come up, but
that'd be like saying my category is water, and the thing we land on is a desert,
yes, but like a lot of deserts used to be big oceans that dried up,
but aren't anymore. So there's an absence of water, so
Yep.
it would not fall under the category. That'd be like saying my category is grindcore bands, and we land on Counting Crows.
Yo, we went into this day expecting to bust out a whole bunch of podcasts.
We're just plattering on, aren't we?
This has been so like very hard to follow. I'm hitting random.
You're hitting random?
Yeah, I'm right here. I got it. Oh!
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 Oh! Oh! Oh! Pinscher.
What?
Pinscher is what we got. Pinscher. You're gonna be stoked on this. I'm already stoked on this.
Scher. Is it footwear?
Nope.
Oh, it's a type of dog.
Yeah, it's cool.
Oh, Pinscher. Pinscher.
Pinscher. That's what I said.
Pinscher.
Like a Doberman Pinscher.
Yep, there we go.
Yo, this is a sick one.
Hell yeah, dog.
Yep, dogs.
I consider
Dogcast.
Listener, I consider your host PJ and Guy to be a couple of big dogs.
Yeah, we're big dogs.
Big dogs.
Big dogs.
It's a shame we didn't get this last time when or it wasn't
when
even
Sean
last
was
time.
here.
When Sean was here, because we were the three big dogs.
Serious big dog.
I'd say Sean might be the biggest dog I know.
Yeah, he's a big dog.
He's a big dog.
A fluffy dog.
I don't mean like size wise. I mean personality wise.
like dog. Yeah.
Personality wise. I don't mean he's like a dog. Like
not in
he's
a bad way. The
No.
best dog way. Like this is a very affectionate like dog.
Yeah, like he's my fucking dog.
Yeah, he's my dog too. Yeah, he's our big dog.
He's my big dog. Yeah.
Yeah, excellent. All right. Anyway, the Pinscher is a group of German dog breeds. Developed originally as ratters on the farm or as guard dogs.
So they would go after rats.
Oh, yeah. In
Nice.
the 21st century, they are commonly kept as companion animals.
Hell yeah. And then
Sick.
we've got a nice little sketch down here of two pinchers. So we got a German Pinscher and a miniature Pinscher. So I'm guessing the German is the bigger one with his little penis poking out.
Oh, whoa. Yeah, he's got a dick.
He's got a little penis poking out. And breeds of the Pinscher group before 1888.
Those were the two breeds that they had for Pinschers.
Yeah, before 1888, we had the German Pinscher and the miniature Pinscher.
Hell yeah!
Which one would you rather go for, the German or the mini?
Probably the German one.
Yeah, he's big.
Yeah, I mean, like little dogs. I like true story. When I was a very young kid, I went to go pet a Chihuahua on the boardwalk, and it bit my ear like so badly I had to go to the hospital.
Yeah, mean dog. Mean dog.
And I just don't like little dogs very much. I like a big dog's fine, because like I don't know, they're slow and dumb.
Shout out to my downstairs neighbor. They just got a puppy, a yellow lab. Met him for the first time yesterday.
Wonderful animal.
Oh my god, this is you ever meet a puppy for the first time?
I
and
love
it's like
the best.
And the puppy almost seems to know that it's like, oh, I'm going to see you again, and you're just like, you just hit it off immediately.
Yep. I love dogs. I love cats more because they're less maintenance. I love dogs though, as long as they're somebody else's dog. Like I don't want a dog.
That's kind of how I feel about kids. Like I'm never going to have kids.
But you like kids.
I do. Kids are nice. I enjoy them.
They're cool. Like
they're very fun.
And they learn things. I love
it's
them too.
like it's easier to like in a lot of ways like. Honestly, depending on the kid, but in a lot of ways, it's like easier to just like have a good time because they're just like down for whatever.
Yeah,
like, the
exactly.
world's new to them.
Yeah, and you can show them and tell them like
you don't even have to tell them nothing. You can just make something up on the spot.
Yeah,
and
you can lie to them.
They'll lock in and they'll be like, "Oh, cool! This is what we're doing now. Sick."
Yeah, we're lying.
Yeah,
we're saying horrible things.
Yeah, I'll like.
We're learning curse words.
My favorite thing is to like
Oops.
tell my friends' kids that like. It's like, hey, your dad farts a lot, right? He's farting all the time, and they start laughing really hard.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, go tell your dad that he needs to stop farting. And then they run up to their dad and they just go like, stop farting. and just I'm laughing.
Oh my gosh,
my friend's confused. His kid's laughing.
He's like, I didn't fart. I
don't ever fart. I can't fart. You know this.
I can't fart anymore.
Yep. Anyway, so we got origins. It is considered that the German Pinscher is a prototypical Pinscher and one of the oldest German breeds, more closely related to the standard Schnauzer, once known as the wire-haired Pinscher, than the Doberman and other Pinschers. Wow. So we're talking Schnauzers.
We're talking
dogs. Dobermans. We got dog talk.
Dogcast.
Dog talk.
Yeah.
All right. Since the mid-19th century, breeders stopped crossbreeding these coat types. And with the formation of the German Pinscher Schnauzer Club, PSK, in 1895, advanced them to distinct breed varieties.
Interesting. All right.
How do you feel about puppy breeding, guy?
Don't like it. Don't like it.
Fucked up. Listener, this isn't a political podcast, but we are imploring you to adopt, not shop.
Yeah, adopt. And you know what? Take that old dog that's been sitting there for a while. You're gonna
100%.
You're not gonna get like. Some they're gonna have some kind of problems, like they're gonna be old. Mm-hmm. But you know what? Like they've been through hell. They deserve a nice like last half of their life or last quarter of their life. And they'll
love you. They will love you more than anything has ever.
Yeah, because they've been like the thing about a dog that's so good is that they like you could beat them. You like people
you
do.
Shouldn't.
You shouldn't. No, but I'm saying people beat them. People like abandon them. People do that, and they come back.
Listener, don't do that.
Absolutely. If you do that, we will find you.
Yes.
We will absolutely, I will find you.
And then we'll abandon you.
Yeah. Well, we'll make it sure that
we'll see to it that you fall in love with us.
Yeah.
And then we'll smack you across the nose with the rolled up newspaper. And then one day we'll just be gone and you'll have no idea.
But like these dogs, they're the I was going to say personification, but they're animals.
The dogification.
They're the dogification of hope and love.
Yes.
Because you see them in a shelter.
Embodiment.
The embodiment. You literally see them in a shelter, and they love you, and they want to be with you, and they take you as you are. It's great. I'll never own one though. Anyway,
why not?
Because I can't.
You don't have the time.
I don't have the time to take care of a dog.
Fair enough.
A cat is a different story because I can just let the cat go. Cats love you too, but not like the same way.
They show their affection in a different way, but cats are extremely affectionate. Just today, I'm usually I work a lot, and our youngest cat and I kind of have a bond, and whenever I am home, like in the morning when I'm usually gone for work, she lets me know that she appreciates that I'm there. She's drooling all over the place. She's just the best.
Cat drool,
drooling is like one of the cutest, silliest things you'll ever see.
And you think that it's like there might be something wrong, but I found this out from my own cat, Friend Cat.
Yeah, shout out Friend Cat.
Friend Cat rules. Still alive, still doing good. My mom's cat now.
Love Friend Cat.
My mom hates animals and cats, but
loves Friend Cat.
Well, she always tells me that Friend Cat's doing good, and she probably loves a little bit because it's my cat.
Won't admit it,
but yeah, it's kind of it's a weird situation. Anyway, etymology.
Oh, but you were going to say you think there's something wrong with the cats drooling, but
no, they're not. It's just
I read this too. They're purring so much that they don't swallow automatically their saliva, so the saliva just sort of drips out because they're purring so much.
Yeah, and when you see them drooling, they're just like it's like there's just in such like
they're in such a state of like
euphoria.
Yeah, they're so euphoric that they're just.
It looks like they're smiling, and it's so funny. I love it. It's great. Them. It's great. Etymology. There's several theories on the etymology of the word Pinscher. That it derives from the French pincer, meaning to size or to nip. Seize. I can't read.
It's all good.
Or to bite and to grip, which are possibly related to their functions of catching vermin on the farm.
You know, that makes sense because when I was a kid and I would hear people say pincher.
And a pincer maneuver is
well, I would literally think taking your forefinger and your thumb and pinching somebody. Much like the Looney Tunes thing when they were showing the different dogs. And there was the German pincher going, a pinch, 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 a pinch, pinch, pinch.
Yeah, and the pincer, the Pokemon.
Pinscher. You got the crab claws, right?
Yeah, well, it's got one big crab claw on its head, and then it's got little tiny arms.
Who's the crab with the big claw and little claw?
Crabby. That's Crabby, and then after Crabby is Kingler.
Kingler.
Yeah, which
that's a fucking dope
just
name.
A bigger crab with a bigger claw.
Man, if I was into like satanic esotericism and stuff, and like renaming myself, I think Kingler might be what I go for.
It's pretty cool.
That's a badass name to have. What do you know
I don't mind
about
it.
changing your name, Guy? What would you ever consider changing your name to? Or are you stuck with Guy? Like you think it's the perfect name for yourself?
Yeah, I never think about it, so I guess it's fine.
Yep. Nice.
I
Nice.
just like I fit my identity
off the top of
pretty
your
well.
head. Off the top of your head, if Guy's off the table and you have to pick a new name, what are you going for?
I couldn't even think.
Robert?
Bert?
Huh?
Bert?
Bert. I said Robert. You said
Oh.
Bert. You shortened it.
Oh yeah, that's yeah. Robert,
Bert's a good one. You'd pull off Bert really well.
Yeah, I that would be
Just
fine.
practice on me. So I'm gonna walk up to you and say we're at a party. Hey, how's it going? You're a friend of Sean's, right? Yeah, I'm PJ.
Yeah, I'm Bert.
Nice to meet you, Bert.
Hello.
Nice, you nailed it.
Oh, okay.
You want
All
to
right.
change your name to Bert?
Not really. No.
You can do it.
Nah, I like Guy. It works good. Where we got here? Let's see. All right. All right. So the function of the farm of catching vermin on the farm that derives from the English pinch, referring to their clipped ears. Fox terrier type of dog considered. Parentheses considered that it was a descriptive term meaning settler or terrier. A lot of run-on sentences here. Dog method of working and not heritage. End parentheses. Or bite, although the verb pinch, biter. Although the verb
Citation needed. Don't leave that out.
Yeah, no, fuck that bullshit. Anyway, although the verb pinch has the same early 13th century old North French Pinscher deviation, which itself possibly originated from the vulgar Latin.
Vulgar Latin.
Yeah,
so like fuck, cunt, snot, piss.
No,
fart,
I think vulgar Latin is the same as pig Latin.
Nice.
Yeah, right. You put an A at the back.
Oopitstay.
Oopitstay.
I used to love saying oopitstay as a child.
What does that mean in pig Latin?
Stupid.
Oh, oopitstay.
Yeah, oopitstay.
Opus-day.
Opus Dei.
Opus-day.
Opus Dei. Actually,
Okay.
a really good name for a grindcore band would be Opus Gay. Has that been taken?
Opus-gay.
Opus Gay.
I
Yeah.
guess so. I mean.
Hey, we're Opus Gay. Absolutely.
All right.
So where are we at?
Breeds.
Breeds. We've got the Fédération Cynologique Internationale recognizes the following Pinscher breed. That looked like French to me. How do you feel about the French language, Guy?
They're fucking stupid.
It's too early for you to be yawning, brother. We gotta bank a few more episodes.
I know
after
this fucking sucks
All
already.
right, let's try to blitz through this then.
No, this isn't that bad. I like this one.
Yeah,
article.
recognize
We're
the
learning.
following Pinscher groups in Group 2, Section 1, Pinschers, and the Schnauzers, Section 1.1, Pinscher. We got the, it's a list. Oh, it's not that bad, though.
It's
Nice.
a short list. This is not
Nice,
bad.
very good. So we got Austrian,
Better than a table.
Yeah, Austrian Pinscher, Österreichischer Pinscher, number 64.
And then we got the Doberman. Number
Doberman Pinscher.
143.
Absolutely. I couldn't think of the Doberman. That was escaping me before. I was just too busy stuck thinking on the next one on the list, which is the German Pinscher, Deutscher Pinscher, number 184.
And then we got the miniature Pinscher, which is Zwerg Pinscher. Zwerg Pinscher, number 185.
Nice. Then we got the Offen Pinscher, number 186.
And then we got a provisional one. It's a Danish-Swedish farm dog. Dansk Svanks Gardhund, number 3. Gardhund, number 356.
Nice. And in addition, the Harlequin Pinscher.
Red hyperlink, which means it's gone.
Yep. Was earlier accepted by the FCI, but it was officially removed after its extinction.
Oh, bummer.
Damn.
Bummer.
R.I.P. to the Harlequin Pinscher.
Yeah, and also whatever article was listed under its hyperlink.
Yeah, funny as hell. There may be other related hunting dogs called Pinscher that are not recognized breeds. In addition, individual breeders often attempt the creation of new breeds, which they may call Pinschers. One example of these is the Carlin Pinscher.
The George Carlin Pinscher?
Yep.
Yeah.
I gotta go eat. I'm giving up on that.
Going on down the tubes. Everything's
Why-
going down the tubes.
Why do they call it a tube?
Where are those tubes?
It's not shaped like a boob. It's shaped like a penis. Why don't they call it the penis?
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't know where that's going. Which has been developed by crossing the pug with the miniature Pinscher. or other similar breeds.
That
there
sounds
are
terrible.
Yep. There are a very large number of sporting clubs, breed clubs, and internet-based breed registries and businesses in which dogs may be registered under whatever name the owner or seller wishes. So you could have like a fucking like half Chihuahua, half I don't know, Dachshund, and call it a Pinscher.
Yeah, but it's like
You just call it whatever.
You know
it's
what?
like anything else nowadays, guy. Nothing fucking matters. You can just call anything you want.
Yeah, I just don't like
Anything.
dog breeders and like them ruining they're like developing animals that are just not meant to exist in nature, and they have a hard time living. You know, it's just a bummer.
What do you not like the profit incentive guy? Do you think are you against the free market?
Listen, apolitical podcast here. Please.
Yeah, but apolitically speaking, I mean, I thought the free market was a great thing.
I mean,
Profit motive,
apolitically speaking,
supply and demand.
I hate the free market. Actually.
There's a low supply of dogs, and the public.
No, there's
demands.
a high supply of dogs, but low supply of
There's
really weird looking stupid dogs.
Yeah, but everybody wants those weird looking stupid
Yeah.
dogs because they saw a viral TikTok of a little mutant dog with
Fuck
that tongue is
that.
too big for its jaw.
Yo, we have the best next section. Gallery. It is just pictures of dogs.
Love it. We got pictures of dogs.
Yo,
All right. So we got the Austrian Pinscher. He's got kind of a sandy complexion with sort of a white stripe going down from his snout down to his chest.
Very picturesque and like
He's-
when you say dog, I think of that dog.
That's a dog. He's got
That's
he's got
definitely
a
a dog.
leash on, a little leash going over the top of his snout.
Yeah, I don't
there.
like that very much because
He's next to a lake.
Yeah. He's
So that's
doing
nice.
good.
And we got the Doberman. What are we looking here, guys?
This looks like unfortunately this looks like it reminds me of a jacked up bodybuilder.
He's ripped.
Yeah, like
Shiny coat.
Like he's like all arms and like I mean he got really little tiny legs. Like this guy literally skips legs day every day at the gym, and all he does is work out his upper body.
Yeah, he's got like I guess like anthropomorphizing. He's got like crazy shoulder situation. going on.
This
long
dog.
neck. He seems to be stretching out. He's completely in profile here, and he's just sort of like pointing his
Disproportioned.
nose. Yeah, he's in a field somewhere, and he's got a lead that's kind of holding him back. His tail's pointed upwards and kind of curved towards the middle of his back.
Maybe they should stop breeding this dog.
Yeah, probably. Then we got next one. We got two dogs. They're German Pinschers.
These are also dogs. Like
Straight up dog.
Yeah, they look sick. They're
So
in,
we got like a black one with little brown areas on his feet and his legs and up on his chest, and we got a fully just like lighter brown dog. next to him.
he's doing, and they're in like a real nice place next to like
They're
some house.
homies.
Yeah, they're cool. This is cool.
Yeah,
and we got
they're in front of like a house that's overlooking a lake, and they look like they're about to go on some sort of adventure.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of this mini Pinscher.
He's cute.
The miniature. Yeah, I mean he
He's
is
so
cute, but they're so small. I don't know if they belong.
Who knows?
Yeah.
They might be more.
He looks happy. He looks like a
genetically-
puppy.
They might be more genetically adept to like deal and have like less health issues because they're smaller.
Oh, okay.
Isn't that true?
Not
like
true always.
bigger dogs, especially when you continue inbreeding them, they tend to have like the larger the size, the more like joint
But it's-
issues and shit they have.
It's not exactly true because like I'm not sure what the original dog, but like wolves, like the giant wolves that
Yeah, but they're not inbred.
no, but
They're out in the wild.
yeah, they're out in the wild. Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, like
Yeah.
big animals. Yeah, we probably destroy them. But I don't think that to have like the big dogs, they do have a shorter life because they just
They're just living life to the fullest, like you
They
and me,
actually
brother.
don't have that short of a life. We've just like me and you grew up in the time where they were feeding them poison.
Oh, look at the Affen Pinscher.
I love I love a fluff dog here. This is cool.
Dog.
Yeah,
he
yeah,
looks like a little shithead.
yeah. He's
great.
sick, but he looks happy though, like he's smiling. But I
Yeah,
can't
he's
really
like
tell.
looking up, and he's like
looking-
he's
yeah,
on
yeah.
like a brick sidewalk. It kind of looks
Oh,
like
I love that.
nice. And so we got references.
Yeah, this sucks.
Yeah, these look long, but
here-
there's not
here-
that many. There's only 9, but they're long.
Let me-
references.
I'm like,
What's
like,
the problem?
Speak
on it, guy.
Well, it's essentially the same exact. These are paragraphs.
It's fine.
from the beginning of these are two paragraphs directly out of the Wikipedia
It
article.
doesn't matter. We said at
We
the
got to
beginning of the
reread them.
We read every word in the article unless
Bullshit. We've already
there's
read
some
these
sort of-
words.
Unless there's some sort of extenuating circumstance. We're not even at 45 minutes yet, so
Yeah,
I
I
think
know.
we can power through it.
All right, I'll take the first one because I already read this part.
Nice.
German Pinscher, American Kennel Club, retrieved 29 May 2018.
Shout down the American Kennel Club.
Yeah,
Not fans. Not fans.
100% agree.
Nice.
The German Pinscher is among its homeland's oldest breed. As a progenitor of the miniature miniature Pinscher and the ever popular Doberman, among other German breeds, it can be said to be the prototypical Pinscher. A helpful historian tells us that Pinscher appears in the Germanic form of the French word pincer, meaning to seize or to nip. The sizing and the nipping are
You said sizing again. It's
the seizing. I'm sorry,
all
I
good.
really can't read. The seizing and the nipping are apt descriptions of how the GPs originally earned a living. Rat killing. The German Pinscher, associated in Germany, is more closely associated with the Schnauzer than a Doberman and other Pinschers.
Speaking of rat killing, guy, this is a quick reminder that although this is an apolitical infotainment website, don't snitch on people or else you're going to get caught.
Oh yeah, don't snitch.
We hate rats. No
we
rats
don't like
here.
rats. We don't like people snitching.
No
you
snitching.
see that handsome guy who you saw on the news earlier that killed a billionaire, and he's at McDonald's having a shake. You
didn't see nothing.
Let him have a shake.
I see a
Shake
lot
his
of
hand.
things.
Give him a hand job or something. I don't know. Like he'll appreciate it, and then leave.
I really wonder if my man Luigi is going to get out of jail.
They're trying to make us forget him.
I know they're keeping him out of the headlines. You know what else they're keeping out of the headlines? Gaza.
Oh my God! No, yeah, it's
They killed like 200 children in like a 48-hour span.
dude. They killed 400 people in the first 12 hours. It was
Yup.
and also with the blessing of the United States,
And funding, direct funding.
like what?
Number 2, miniature Pinscher history and characteristics. History of the breed. Miniature Pinscher Club of America. Retrieved 29th of May 2018. Part of the confusion in origin comes from the word pinscher, which is a descriptive term like settler or terrier that denotes the dog's method of working, not his heritage. Pinscher refers to a dog's habit of jumping on and fiercely biting its quarry. A definition in Henn's Dictionary of the German Language indicates that pinscher is, quote, borrowed from the English word pincher, meaning one who pinches, nips, or tweaks, end quote. Speaking of pinching, nipping, and tweaking, did you hear about the Egyptian lynx that attacked a bunch of IDF soldiers in Palestine?
Hell yeah.
Fuck their shit up.
Good for them.
Yep. Shout out to that Egyptian lynx.
Yeah, it's just
Free Palestine.
Free Palestine. Pinscher, number 4. Pinscher online
Nope. Number 3.
Oh, I'm sorry. Number 3, German Pinscher description, the Kennel Club.
Boo.
Well, this is the Kennel Club, not the American Kennel Club. But we still shout down
Is it
any
like,
Kennel
is it another
Club.
podcast? If it's another podcast, respect to fellow podcasters.
I don't think so. I think it's about dog breeding and it's a club. And
we respect the hustle if it's a podcast.
I don't respect any breeding of dogs.
I don't respect anything.
I mean, I respect lots
Fuck
of things.
this world.
Retrieved 28 May 2018. The word pincer means to bite or to grip, and it was used to describe the breed's original function as a killer of rats and other vermin.
Nice. Number 4, Pinscher. Online Etymology Dictionary. Retrieved 29th of May 2018.
Number 5, Doberman Pinscher. Online Etymology Dictionary. Retrieved 29 May 2018.
Nice. 6, we got Pinch. Online Etymology Dictionary. Retrieved 29th May 2018.
Number 7, Group 2, Pinscher and Schnauzer, Molossoid, and
Never heard
Swiss
that word.
Mountains and cattle dogs.
I like that word molossoid.
I do too.
Sounds like-
Molossoid.
reminds
I
me of
couldn't read
Metro-
it, and now I got it. But
Reminds me of Metroid.
Metro. Oh yeah, good game. FCI retrieved 28 May 2018.
Nice. Then 8, we got Federation Cinélogique Internationale, breeds provisionally accepted at www.fci.be.
Number 9, Dog Breeds Registry of North America. www.canadasguidetodogs.com. Archived 2005, 12, 20 at the Wayback Machine.
Shout out the Wayback Machines. Shout out the Free Internet Archive. And then at the bottom here, we got Top Pinscher, a Hall of Fame 2 champions, FCI, AKC, a US of the Pinscher type around the world, and was last edited 1 month ago by
Cat XX.
Shout out Cat XX. Great work. This is a good article.
Yeah. I think
Succinct and covered a lot of information.
Should have changed your name to Cat XXX
or Dog
or
XX.
Dog XX.
Yeah.
Dog XXX was definitely taken.
Absolutely.
Related articles, we got the Yaffenschminkter.
Yeah, fuck you. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Nice. I love it. And then
we have fun. We have fun.
We love it. And we got the miniature sphincter, a dog breed.
Wait. We got a miniature schnauzer too.
That's what I was joking.
Because we got miniature sphincter again.
Yeah, miniature Pinscher sphincter, a dog breed.
Dog breeds.
And
German
that's it.
breed.
That's the episode this week. This was a solid episode.
Yeah,
How
I
you
mean,
feeling?
I like the content. It wasn't a top Hall of Fame content episode, but
I think it was a pretty good article.
But it was
though.
solid, and it was like, dude, I didn't fall asleep or feel like falling asleep or hating my life.
A lot of useful information.
Yeah, I'm slightly less annoyed than I was like an hour ago.
Nice. That's
all right,
good.
cool.
Therapeutic. Listener, thank you so much for listening. I'm PJ.
Guy.
This has been the WikiPod. Bye.
Wikipod.